Yep, sheep's head. Apparently it's bloody fucking coffee time because this thing is taking too long. So there you go, Gideon. If you get that footage of lid tentacles or even pygmy tentacles resetting themselves in a similar fashion or manner as to the well, what do you want to call it, the trigger part of a trigger plant, well then this will be in the packet with the DVD that you asked for, that I bought the other day. So there you go, can't say further than that. So it's up to you now. Capture the footage on film and put it online for all to see, and you've got yourself a sheep's head coin, the second rarest 50-cent coin in current circulation, basically. I used to have 3 of them when I sold my 50-cent coins to do more CP research. Was it last year or the year before? I can't remember now, time flies. Yeah, I only kept one. I kept one Captain Cook and I kept one sheep's head, so there you go. If you manage to yeah, got to get it started, sort of thing. As I found, it's better to keep it sort of on this sort of muddy moisture sort of level. You know, it sort of takes a while to get started though. Takes about a minute basically. Once you get it going and start doing this, then it sort of really rapidly absorbs all the juices and starts to get going, so, and then sort of like becomes like a, well, I don't know, you could call it a friable mud. I mean, I think I'm cross-bordering definitions there, calling it a friable mud. But anyway, is that in shot, by the way? Yeah, I think so. Yep, sort of. My hand's in the way, isn't it? Sorry about that, fellas. Yeah. I noticed one of the Gideon shot, you know, he was doing something with the bloody glid, not the glid, sorry, with the jemmy, and I couldn't see a bloody thing because his hairy little hand was in the way. God, he's hairy. I thought Asians were supposed to be hairless, but then again, apparently, it's not so. Maybe it's just the stage of his life. It's like one of those Doctor Who things, they go through metamorphosis or something. What was that thing? That was one of my favourite ones. There was a number of Doctor Who episodes that were my favourites. That was there was the thing that went in the ground, you know, like a bloody slug, when they had all these. There was the plastic one, which I don't know. They seem to have truncated it. It was, I think the plastic one was the first one that was filmed on in colour or something, but only now they recently put the whole thing together, so I suppose I'll probably buy that DVD. Genesis of the Daleks, yeah, and whatever else I was talking about earlier, which I've forgotten now, that one as well. So yeah, basically, oh yeah, was it? Oh yes, the slug one, or the maggot one, the green slime, or what is it, the green death or something. Yeah, that's it, the green death. So I had about 4 or 5 favourite series, and a few others have grown on me over the years, you know. My Doctor Who was John Pertwee, of course, but you know, hasn't Tom Baker's voice just matured over the years? He has got an absolutely stunning voice now. You know, it's a shame that, you know, people get these sort of stunning voices so late on in life, you know. It's an irony, you know. Sir David Attenborough is almost losing his voice. Did you? I don't know if you noticed this, but I noticed this with my ear. It happened around the piranha episode. Do you remember he did an episode on piranhas? And suddenly it sounded like he was missing half his tongue, or he'd had some operation, or he had a mini stroke or something. And now occasionally you hear the odd word like plant, and it almost sounds like he's saying the word plant backwards. I reckon he's either had a mini stroke or he's had an operation for something. But anyway, we'll start this one off while the other one's settled down now. So hang on, we'll just do this one here. You know, do it. You know, do the old Buffalo's girls go around the outside sort of thing. Because this way I get 2 pots out of one of these things, so you know, I'm getting value for money sort of thing. So, but even this, probably find this would be too much. So the way things are working out here, it may just be like a, you know, 3 dollops in a pot this size or something. I think even the ones with the pygmies is too much, actually, the way I'm looking at it. So you never know. So as I said, the way things are panning out, I reckon I'll be bloody growing serpents in the garden by, you know, at least next season. End of this season, into next season, I'll be, you know, putting up little, what do you call it? Soaker thingy-majiggies, what do they call them? You know, the things that drip, setting up some sort of little drip irrigation system or something. And be doing that sort of thing, so, yeah, there we go. That's me ring of fire, sort of thing. Hopefully you're getting all that. Yeah, I think you're getting all that. Now we can quickly move on to this one over here. Otherwise it'd be boring if we just do the bloody pot like that again. Now where were we? Well, somewhere, you know, I've got to change this over again, fellas. Sorry about that. The things we do. Now the idea with this one, with the rhubarb, now it's settled down. Hopefully it's settled down properly. Is to just sort of dig something like in here. Put the bloody thing in there like that. If I can get down there far enough to put it in. Big long root. Whack it in there like that. Make it as neat as possible. I don't know about, I'm not an expert on rhubarb. I think Colin Clayton is. I think he grew it for a living. He's probably, he's probably having a bit of a chuckle watching this. Saying, no, don't do that, that's wrong, don't cover the bud, don't. Almost having a bloody fit or heart attack in his lounge room, watching this on his bloody 78-inch screen or something. How did your dad die? I said, well, he was watching one of Richard's clips and he did something to rhubarb you should never do. Gave him a fucking heart attack. I don't know. Oh, look, new bud. That wasn't there yesterday, I'm sure it wasn't. Well, you can check on the footage. So, yeah, anyway, that's the idea, is to whack this in there. I may have a bit too much sand here, so I might have to take some out now. Because, you know, but the roots aren't as big as the one compared. Yeah, I might actually take some of this out, fellas, just to be on the safe side. You know, keep it all on the level sort of thing, on the lamb or something. What do they mean by that? Is it the lamb as in